Okay everybody, so in today's video we're going to be looking at the Chilean Model 1935 Mauser, or the model 1935. So this rifle was adopted by the Chilean Carabineros in 1935. It was ordered from Mauser, Mauser Obendorf. You can see the Mauser banner right there. And 10,000 of these would be ordered, and the Carabineros were a sort of mounted police force, to kind of simplify explaining them, and they needed their own rifles separate from the Chilean military's rifles, so they ordered these. So these are turn down bolt, cock on open Mauser. The sights go from 100 up to 1400 meters. Has a Model 98 style bayonet lug and cleaning rod. Has a guarded front sight that's adjustable back and forth instead of side to side, kind of like the Swiss K31 rifles. And chambered in 7mm Mauser. Feeds from 5-round stripper clips. And one of the really interesting things about this rifle is the sling setup. So it's side slung with what looks at first to be a quick detach sling, but they've added this loop onto it that makes it no longer quick detach, and you can't remove the sling. So it's kind of cool that this one's managed to keep its original sling for all these years. And you can also see there's a nice Chilean crest in the stock. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's a pretty nice stock cartouche. And these rifles, there were only 10,000 of them made, so they're pretty uncommon, but the vast majority of them ended up in the U.S., so your best chance to find one is here in the States. Forgot to mention that I also have a stock disc, but there won't ever be anything on the stock disc, at least that I'm aware. And yeah, this one's an all-matching example and really nice shape. And we've got one of the bayonets for it. Fixes just like a standard Model 98 bayonet. And yeah, so that's the history of these. Some of them would be converted to 7.62 NATO, and those are perfectly safe to shoot as far as conversions go. And yeah, this is a really nice variant of the Mauser that's really nice and handy, and that's about all I'm going to say about it, so let's get into shooting it some. Alright, we're going to load up 5 rounds at 100 yards. The ammo we're going to be shooting is PPU 139 grain soft points of 7mm Mauser. That's all 5 of them. Alright, here's our group. It's a pretty good group, but just a little bit high and a little bit to the right. But a pretty good group other than that. Alright, we're going to load up another 5 rounds. And one thing to note with the 1935 is if you're not careful with this sling swivel, it'll kind of pinch your fingers a little bit, so you got to get your hand on the outside of it. That's all of them. Alright, here's our next group. And we got 2 on the plate and then 3 just off. Aimed a little bit more at the center of the plate this time, and it hit still a little bit high, but a lot better, and it's still a little bit to the right, but pretty good group. Alright, we're going to load up another 5 rounds. See what our group is now. We've adjusted the sight, so it should hopefully be a little bit more on target. That's all of them. Alright, this is our next group, and it's another pretty good group. Just a little bit off to the left now, and still a little bit high, but it's another really nice group out of this rifle.
And off to the right.
Alright, we're going to load up another 5 rounds. 100 yards. That's all 5 of them. Put it on safe. And since we're out of ammo, bayonet charge. Well, that solved the problem. Alright, that's going to be it for the video. We had a lot of fun with the Chilean Model 1935. And this is a really nice variant of the Mauser that I think is a better rifle than the K98 as far as the handling and features. The sling on the side can get a bit annoying as far as the sling swivels get in your way, but other than that, it's a really nice rifle. And yeah, let us know if you want to see any more out of it in the comments, and we'll catch you in the next one.